I'm ready.
All right. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning, good morning. On behalf of my city council colleagues, I'd like to thank you for joining us to celebrate a great new set of improvements here at Artesia Park, which are made possible by our 4th District LA County Supervisor Janice Hahn. So let's have a round of applause for Supervisor Hahn. The city is very proud to announce today that because of a $50,000 grant that Supervisor Hahn is providing, we will be able to complete significant new upgrades at Artesia Park. These improvements include replacing picnic tables, installing new barbecue sets, and putting up new backboards, rims, and nets for the basketball courts. We are excited for these new amenities to come to Artesia Park and for the community to be able to enjoy all that the park has to offer. So on behalf of the City Council and my colleagues on the council, I want to thank Supervisor Hahn and her staff for helping make this project possible. We are proud to be able to put this grant to work to make Artesia Park an even better place for our residents and visitors to enjoy the outdoors. We also want to thank Supervisor Hahn for her dedication and her commitment to developing the West Santa Ana branch with our station, which will be right here in Artesia. These park amenities will enhance the opportunity for the riders coming off of the station. And with the pandemic improving and vaccinations accelerating this spring, we hope that in the coming months, more and more people will be able to get out and enjoy Artesia Park and these new improvements as we get them in place. So thank you to everyone for joining us today to celebrate these great improvements and all that Artesia Park has to offer. And thank you again to Supervisor Hahn and her staff for their hard work and generosity in making this project possible and for joining us today in marking this great occasion. Now, please join me in welcoming Supervisor Janice Hahn.
Well, I'm gonna take away the mask. Thank you, Mayor Trevino, for your remarks, and you said things that even I hadn't thought about, like how close this park is to the proximity of our beloved West Santa Ana branch. We have to all work together to make sure that that line is completed as soon as possible. And to the other council members, Tony Lima, good to see you. Monica Manalo. Monica, it's really good to see you. Say hello to Victor for me. It's so great to be here in Artesia, and I have a cardboard check to present to you. Not yet, but I understand the real check is in the mail. You filled out all the right forms, and you actually will be getting this $50,000 from me. And you know, one of the things I was thinking about is last year was such a difficult year, but you know, one of the things the pandemic did for all of us was help us to remind us what was important to us. What were the things that we couldn't do last year? What were the things that we missed doing that maybe we took for granted? And I think our parks were one of those things that we all sort of took for granted that we could do. When you began in the early months of the pandemic seeing playground equipment roped off or other things at the park being forbidden to be used by the public, you realize how important our parks were. And as more and more people are getting vaccinated and reuniting with their friends and their family, parks are going to once again be that place that means so much to community, so much to family. And I'm so happy that we are investing in this park, because parks really are such a wonderful place for people of all ages, all backgrounds, all walks of life to gather. and improving these basketball courts. These look really sad, Mayor. These hoops and those nets, very sad. And I'm glad that part of this money will be going for that. You probably didn't know this about me, but I was a star basketball player in high school.
All righty.
And you know, something about having the nets and the backboards be all fixed up means a lot to people who play basketball. It means a lot to our young people that we care about them, that we're paying attention to their basketball courts. We're going to have new grills for the family, barbecues. Tony and I were talking about how during the pandemic we both cooked more, right? We improved our cooking skills, and now we can come to this park with these new barbecue grills and show off the skills that we learned during the pandemic year. And there'll be new picnic tables. You know, again, one of the things we take for granted, remember how you would just drive by a park and see the birthday parties being set up. The families coming early in the morning to stake out their picnic table with their balloons and their tablecloths. And that all went away for one whole year. We did not allow people to gather for something as simple as a birthday party. So the fact that we're investing in new picnic tables is another really wonderful use of this money. I hope this funding makes this park more beautiful, more comfortable place for Artesia residents for sure, but also, as you commented, other people who might be riding our transit system and want to have a little moment to enjoy themselves in a beautiful park. So thank you, and to the city manager, Bill Rawlings, thank you for the work that you've done on this. And should we present the check now?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to present the check. I just think the mayor and all the council members. Yeah. Whew. I know, right? So on behalf of County of Los Angeles and me, right, I want to present this $50,000 check to you. That's my signature, but the real one's in the mail. Come,
Right here.
everybody, smile with your eyes.
Right here, everybody? Right there, perfect.
Right here, thanks. It's amazing.
You shouldn't show this around because your other neighboring cities will be jealous. Let's keep this between us. Don't put it on social media.
I know, right?
Right? Burritos. Like, what?
Yeah, right.
Over here. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
yay. So
Hey, thank you so very much.